Look, I know it's risky, but the transaction has to go through tonight, or I'll be in trouble. No, the shipment will arrive tonight at midnight. We can't afford any delays. Will you take care of the cops? Yeah, I've got the documents, the cash, and some merchandise we can throw in to sweeten the deal. It's good magic. The enchantments can... Shit, I'll call you back. Eavesdropper. Hey, you. How much of that did you hear? Did you follow me? No, probably not. I would have noticed. You were just... reading? In this place? Look, this park is a 20-minute hike from anywhere remotely close to civilization, and then you can barely make it out of the trail. A coincidence? Alright, let's make this simple. You overheard something you shouldn't have, and I'm not in the mood for complications. I'll give you two choices. One, you walk away right now and forget everything you heard, or two, we can have a chit-chat about how you plan to use this information. I personally recommend option one. Trust me, it's for your own good. Come on, don't just sit there. What's it gonna be? Good choice. It's always better to stay at things that don't concern you. Shit, sorry. It's you. Well, this is unexpected. Didn't think I'd ever have to run into you again. You think I stalked you? I'm not here to make you stay quiet or anything. Yeah, no shit, I go here. And apparently we're in the same lecture. Small world, huh? You know, if I figure out you're digging into my business or stirring things up, you always should stay quiet. And I expect you to forget what you overheard. This is a warning, not an invitation for a chat. Keep your distance and stay out of my way. Wouldn't want anyone meddling in my secrets, much less a witch. Yeah, I can tell. I knew what you were from the first time I noticed you. If you haven't picked up on it already, I'm a sorcerer. Why else would I have just let you go yesterday? I knew you were lying. You're an empath, aren't you? Yeah, no wonder you can't hide what you're feeling. It's written all over your face. I, darling, am everything you're not. You're a witch and an empath. I'm a sorcerer and a psychic. You deal with emotions and desires, love and hatred, things that come from the heart. I'm the opposite. I specialize in logic, thoughts, memories, truths, and lies. Different parts of the brain, you and I, but we're still two sides of the same coin. We're both exceptionally rare, too, but you probably don't need that spelled out for you. Barely anyone who sports supernatural gets another magical gift on top of that. I'm sure it already goes without saying that I'm a lot stronger and more skilled than you are. Oh, don't look offended, darling. It's true. Being both a witch and an empath, you're cursed with a special little disadvantage. You don't have a filter between your magic and your emotions. What I mean is, the stronger your magic is, the stronger your emotions are, and vice versa, which isn't great for you. Let me guess, you cried a lot as a kid? Got into fights? Maybe had a few brushes with the law? Oh, I know I don't need to go on, but I will. I'm assuming you're in your junior year, so when it comes to high school and college level romance, you were probably rejected a lot, involved yourself in unstable, short-lived relationships. I bet you hated arguing because you get too emotionally involved. But you tend to bring debates and disagreements upon yourself because you're adamant about what you believe. That upsets you a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. So you probably decided to pursue a career that gives you categorical answers, like some form of science or history, or TAing the calculus class that meets Tuesdays and Thursdays in room, what was it, 304? So I'm right, yeah? The look on your face tells me all I need to know. I'd like to tell you it was luck, but it really wasn't a guess. I'll explain in a minute. Just humor me now, will you? Then I'll continue. You applied for a position at the High Court of Witchcraft or some other job where you could use magic, but got declined because of your lack of control over your powers and your emotional. Struck a nerve there, did I? Whatever. That's enough to convince you. Like I said, we're two sides of the same coin. Because our gifts are so similar, they tend to be reactive towards each other. That's how I know so much about you. Come to think about it, my memory reading has never worked so well on someone before. Aw, you look so shocked. It's cute, but I'm not gonna stop. Your shielding is shitty. If you don't want people waltzing into your mind whenever they have the inclination, fix it. And don't act like I'm the only one using my abilities here. You know full well what you're doing, tapping into my emotions like I won't even notice. Or not. You really have no idea? You obviously feel how annoyed I am, or you wouldn't look so nervous. Huh. So is it just always on for you? You can't even control when or where you read people? Well, that's fucking irritating. Not for you, for me. You're probably used to it by now, and frankly, I don't really give a shit about your remarkable inaptitude with magic. I don't care if you didn't mean to. Intentions don't really change reality. What you pick up on your empathetic abilities is none of my concern. But what is that you keep your mouth shut and stay away from me. Curiosity has its price. Don't make me collect it. Oh, and I swear he even tried to... You good over there? What the hell? You having one of those, like, absent seizures? Hey, snap out of it. Oh, there you are. Does this happen a lot? Do you have epilepsy or something? Wait, was that? No. No way. That was a vision. You're an oracle. I didn't even think those type of empaths are still around. Fuck. This just made everything 10 times shittier for me. But now everything's starting to make sense. You probably went out of your way to spend the afternoon in the park in the middle of nowhere because your sixth sense warned you, a part of your subconscious, that I'd be up to no good. Lower your voice. Actually, we can't have a conversation here. Come on, let's go across the hall. I'm not exactly keen on letting you go at the moment, considering whatever the fuck just happened. Now, if you don't want things to go badly for you, you're gonna tell me exactly what you saw in detail. I know it has something to do with me, just because it was probably triggered by the physical contact of us bumping into each other just now. Even I can tell when you're lying. I don't trust you give me a good recap. I'll just go through your memories. Oh, please. Spare me the drama, okay? I won't look at anything personal, and I don't care about whatever secrets might be important to you. Mine are far more important. See? I'm all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? I guess there's no point in me lying to you, since your visions clearly don't. I run an organization that manufactures illegal magic, and your little vision was a transaction I made last night, the one you overheard me talking about at the park. Not only that, but I'm assuming the other half of it was a deal I'm going to be taking care of tomorrow. You can't say a word about this to anyone. You know what? I should just hex you, honestly. Darling, mind-influencing sorcery is very real. But I suppose most people think that because it doesn't work on them. It's effective on very few select groups of people who are, how should I put this, more sensitive to magical energy, ghosts, certain types of fairies, and witches who are also empaths. Yeah, exactly like you. You should be scared of me. You saw what was going to happen and now you know too much. I could kill you right here if I wanted to. Oh, how noble. Saving the world one vision at a time. Let me tell you something, Oracle. Heroes tend to meet tragic ends. You sure you want to play that game? Cut it out with the saving the innocent bullshit. Redemption? Who the hell do you think you are? Ghost of Christmas yet to come? Oh, you want me to turn myself in. Again. Cute, but it's not convincing. Look, if you even think about messing with my plans, your visions will be the least of your worries. You'll be dealing with me, and trust me, I'm not as forgiving as the future. What? Trying to leave so soon, darling? We just got started. Looks like I'll have to show you exactly what I mean by heroes meet a tragic end. Hold still. No, I'm not going to kill you. What I said earlier was a bluff. I've decided you're too valuable to die. Give me your phone. That's my number. You'll know what to do with it soon. I thought I told you to hold still. Sit here. Why should you listen? Because, my dearest little Oracle, in a few minutes you'll be in no position to defy me. Like I said, I'm going to hex you, but I'll explain a few things while my magic warms up. You work for me now. Consider yourself the newest member of my little secret club. You see, darling, you're not just an inconvenience. You are a resource now. Your visions and empathic abilities are going to be quite useful to me, but only if you're properly managed. That's where the hex comes in. The spell I'll be using is completely safe, and it doesn't have many side effects. You might feel some drowsiness, nausea, stuff you'd find on the back of a pill bottle, but that should go away after you get used to it. It's designed to be subtle. It won't control your every thought, but it will make you more inclined to follow my instructions. Your visions will become more focused on my needs. Your memories will align with what I want them to reflect. Look, I know you're scared right now, but I don't care. You got yourself into all of this, and now you're suffering the consequences. Anyway, you ready? No, of course not. But you'll have to be. Here we go. There we go. Much less annoying now that you're all quiet, huh? What's wrong, Oracle? Cat got your tongue? Huh. Interesting. You really can't respond. Never seen anyone this receptive to the spell before, but I'm certainly not complaining. I'm sure that deep down somewhere in your mind you're at least partially aware, clinging to my every word like it'll keep you awake right now. But, that's not sustainable. The more you listen, the harder it gets, right? You can let go, darling. Just let me and your subconscious do all the work for the moment. Feels nice, doesn't it? Oh, that's a good witch. I can finally get to work. Okay. First of all, you're gonna keep your mouth shut about everything about me, my organization, and the stuff you're gonna start doing to help us out. Anyone asks about me, you play dumb. Also, next time you even come close to having a vision, you let me know what you saw through the contact info I gave you. After it passes, you'll write down what you saw in thorough detail. Then, lose your train of thought and go do something else. You won't think about it too much, it'll just feel natural. You might feel different over the next few days as the hex sets in. But, don't go to the doctor. They won't be able to help with this kind of magic. If it gets serious, just contact me and I'll see what I can do. Now, I'm gonna walk you to your car and you're gonna drive straight home, safely and consciously, and go to bed because you're tired and had a long day. Got that? Nod if you understand. Good. You should feel fine by tomorrow morning. I'm gonna take a call. Don't leave yet. Just wait in your car or something so I can keep an eye on you. Hey, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Good news, we've got a new asset. Bad news, they're more complicated than I anticipated. This one's gonna need a bit more supervision. I'll handle the rest. Keep me posted on any updates. Make sure the team knows we're on a tighter schedule now. Alright, darling. You're free to go for now. Remember everything I told you. You're mine. And I'll be in touch. Heroes meet tragic endings. But I think you'll be a bit more useful before that happens.